Hi, welcome to another video. So today I wanted to give you more details about my favorite topic, which is launching your coaching business or expertise business. So I'm giving you like a really easy process to follow. Right? I want to explore this topic with you in a more theoretical way, right? But also give you a little bit of practical advice. So in order for you to quickly have your first client, you only need 4 things. Audience, information about your audience, an offer, and exposure. I'm going to try to go over these things in detail without making the video very long. My videos tend to be over 30 minutes, so let's try and keep this one rather short. So you notice that between these 4 elements, I haven't mentioned testimonials, you haven't mentioned website, you haven't mentioned coaching experience, nor I haven't mentioned, what is the last thing? Following on social media. Right? I guess. So no need for testimonials, no need for social media following, no need for experience in coaching, also no need for a website, right? Why? Because these are optimizers. These are not starters. You don't want to start your business with optimizers. You want to start your business with starters, with elements that help you start. Right? And having an audience, having information about the audience, having an offer to market to that audience, and having exposure so you can show up in front of that audience is all you need. Right? Now let's start with the first element, the audience, which is basically picking your niche. Right? And I know this is a very attractive topic, because everyone has an opinion on how you can pick the right niche for you. I'm gonna speak by experience and how I do this with my clients. I get to speak to beginner coaches every single day. And I'm gonna give you a story of one of the recent clients I helped. So they came to me and they said, "Hey, Abdel, I have a desire to start to become a coach." And I said, "Okay, what kind of coach you want to become?" They said, "I want to do life coaching." All right. So if you don't know already, right now, at this right moment, life coaching is one of the most difficult things you can start as a coach. This might not be or sound like it makes sense to you, but it's too general that if you don't really know exactly the type of problem that you're going after, it's going to be very, very challenging because it is too broad, right? So I said, all right, tell me a little bit more about your story. So they said, "I used to be very anxious, caught up in my work, and I turned all that around. And now I do meditation, I do martial arts. I'm a very happy person." Very good. Tell me about your skills. They said, "I'm an engineer. I used to work in a highly demanding position. I used to have a very competitive environment. I used to be caught up in in the workplace politics. My teammates were not supportive. I was doing things all on my own. I was battling anxiety. I was battling low trust. I was battling low confidence. But I was able to turn that around, get promoted, be the top engineer in the company, and do things on the side," because he also had a very time to dedicate to his life outside the workplace. So I said, "Here you go, This is your niche. This is the kind of people that you want to serve. People who are just like yourself, or are what you used to be. An engineer in high demanded position, caught up in workplace politics, very few time left to do outside activities outside the workplace, to have a life outside the workplace, anxiety, low confidence, non-supportive work environment. This is your niche that you're going to start with. And I want to point out one thing, which is, if you pick a niche right now, it doesn't mean that you're going to marry that niche or stick with it for the rest of your life. Finding the right niche for you is a lifelong process. You don't find your niche in 6 weeks. You find your niche by working with people, by providing results, by speaking to different kind of profiles within your audience. So you're gonna find your niche in a few weeks, and then you're gonna stick to that niche for a few months, a year, 2 years, and then the more you work with people, the more you discover the people that are best fit for your expertise. So this is about the niche. Now, you need information about the niche. And a lot of people get this also messed up. They rush into promoting their program without really spending time to know exactly what their ideal customer is struggling with. So you might say, I used to be in this place, right? But maybe you used to be in this place without being aware exactly what you were feeling. So you need to sit down and you need to rethink about the experience. Try to relive the experience. Try to summon those emotions back to your life right now and see how your ideal client is seeing the world from that perspective. Because we live our lives unconsciously without really being conscious about what we are experiencing right now until moments pass and we remember that we were in a very bad place. So you might want to hire someone to do this for you, but you can do this yourself. I'm gonna put up some videos that explain how to do this audience research, but you need to know your audience, right? The right way to do it is pick 3 top problems for your ideal clients from an audience. Pick 3 top false beliefs about resolving that problem. Pick 3 top ideal outcomes your ideal client wants, and pick 3 top false beliefs about having the outcome. All right. The next thing is your offer. This is very, very important, but it is easy. You can do it my way. Once I have enough information about my audience, 3 top problems, 3 top false beliefs about the problems, 3 top outcomes, 3 top false beliefs about the outcomes, I write a headline. I write a simple headline that I use to craft my messaging. I help ideal customer solve, or whatever the ideal outcome you want. You're gonna I help ideal customer, then ideal outcome. Without, then you're gonna introduce some false beliefs about either the ideal outcome or the problem itself, right? And then you're gonna even add more false beliefs, even if you then more false beliefs in just then you answer the time frame. All right, let me give you an example. I help overwhelmed engineers in highly demanding positions build a life outside of the workplace, even if you think you have no time for a personal life, or even if you have a very tight schedule. And all that in just like 6 weeks, right? Just an example. So this is basically how you build an offer and how you have it ready to promote. And the last thing you need is exposure. So this is where you probably have an idea on how to do it. And I want you to understand this. When it comes to exposure, you have 2 options. The first option is doing it the slow way. So you're gonna create content and wait for people to find you out. And the second way, do it the fast way, which is my favorite, basically using ads. So the way I do it in my client is we optimize for calls. So you don't when it comes to beginners, I don't like the idea of setting up a lead magnet, having list build-in campaigns or awareness campaigns. I just go straight to the point and land them on calls with their ideal customers. So we do a strategy of just having people go to the page, read more about the problem they are experiencing, about the coach, the solution. If they like it, they book a call with the coach. And we use this paid ads. Very simple strategy. We optimize first for traffic to test the offer, to test the creatives. If the creatives are getting good traction, then we optimize for schedules, call schedules, right? So that's it. That's all you need. 4 elements: audience, information about the audience, an offer, and the exposure. You don't need testimonials to start. You don't need coaching experience to start coaching. You don't need a website. And also, you don't need social media following in order to attract your first client. This is all you need to attract your first client. You need an audience to serve. You need information about the audience so that you know exactly how to speak to them. You need an offer to present to your audience, and you need to be seen by your audience. That's it. All right? So I think we made it. We made a short video. I'm glad we did. Right? We're making progress. So thank you guys for watching. Catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.